not ready for this. This is not your typical van tour where you have slow-mo shots of your van interior with folk music playing. Well, we're gonna have folk music. This is the video where I explain how I turned a very simple cargo van into a work-from-anywhere digital nomad battle station production unit. I also wrote production unit on the goddamn side of this van for that purpose. My father and I designed and built, mostly him, built 20 vans so far. So we kind of know what we're doing. I wanted this van to be the perfect setup for a remote worker to work from anywhere. And I'm pretty sure we succeeded at this. Let me show you. This is my bed setup. It's a dinette setup with 4-inch mattresses that we custom shaped to the size of the dinette. Underneath you have a table on a 3-stage pedestal from Springfield Marine. You have 2 teams with the bedding system. You have the fixed bed, usually for, mountain bikes and sports equipment in the back and more storage. But you also have the dinette system for people who don't want to see a useless bed half of their day doing nothing in the back of their van. The main argument for people not wanting a dinette is because it takes too much time to make the bed in the morning, at night, and then to turn it back into a table. It literally takes 4 minutes, honestly. You're taking the sunset. And there you go. All right, on to the next. This is my kitchen. It is primarily made out of Rubberwood countertops, which are stained with light oil because I don't like the orange look of oiled wood. This is a 2-burner cooktop. Propane, of course. And since I installed this, and I've cooked many, many times, there is still a lot of gas left. This is a 15 by 15 black stainless steel sink, which is connected to this faucet and which is connected to a 66-liter freshwater tank right underneath. So I basically cook everything here. I have basic IKEA shelving here for my 13 bottles of Melinda hot sauce, and this is the basic ingredient I use every day. And from here I have access to all the drawer with my utensil and kitchen cookware, and it's very, very useful. This is a dry food compartment. This is also for the kitchenware, and this is also for dry food. I can basically cook pretty much anything I want in here, and so far so good. The meals have been very convincing. Anyways, food is good. This table here is very controversial because usually people want to put as many stuff as possible on their countertops, whether it's sink, cooktops, faucets, etc. I wanted a clear, clean, empty countertop here because this is a working table. When you travel with many people or with teams, this is usually where they set up their cameras or their instruments. This is also where we boil the water, where we cook the vegetables, and where we keep the cheap tequila. So empty countertop, super useful. Oh, and right underneath, you have the fridge. This is a isotherm 130 liter, and it's more than enough for one. It's probably more than enough for 2 people. And in there, well, you have what fridge usually holds. There's the smell of garlic, butter, sugar, vegetables, and chicken in there. Right by the fridge, you have this little pantry. But it's a very unusual pantry because it's filled with equipment. This is where half of the gear is. The other half is in the front. Next! Now that we've seen the bed turn into a table, let's talk about the overhead cabinets. They're basically just clothes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cabinets that are approximately 1 by 2 feet times 7. This is a lot of cubic feet of storage. And here, I gotta check out the fucking shit. And here we have my living room, but also my meeting room, or just the playroom where we have friends, families, and clients hang around and hang out and work on stuff or enjoy. Because this is what I wanted the most. a place where people can sit down when it's rainy outside or when it's cold outside, eat, drink, have fun. And so far, I've traveled with this van in many regions, 2 countries, 3 countries. It brings people together and it's always a lot of fun. Now, let me show you the back, because the back also has many features. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go in the back. Oh my God. Now back in the back. My father had the idea of rising the floor in order to build a drawer system that would allow us to cook outside, which is very cool because sometimes you want to cook some, I don't know, seafood or salmon or shrimp. So you have a basic Coleman cooktop and you have all the fuel and cookware necessary here to make your outdoor cooking happen. Right by the exterior cooking setup, you have the exterior shower. Do you like my transitions? So the exterior shower is from Camplux. It's a propane heated shower. The water supply comes directly from the freshwater tank underneath here. So far, I use it maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I have to go back in town every 7 days to fill up anyways, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And now I'm gonna show you how we sleep more than 1 or 2 adults in here because we have other bed systems in this van. Let's go. The first function of this unit is a bench. I call it the director's chair. The second function of this bench is my stowaway drawer for my Nanik case. This is very useful on the road because I can just take my pack, close it, lock it, close it back and bring it back in the van. The third function is a little day bed. Now, usually I travel with 2 mattresses like this, but now I don't have it because I'm alone. If my friends traveling with me are 5'8" and under, they can sleep here totally perfect. You just throw the pillows on there, the blankets, the sheets, etc., and they're good to go. So this is very cool, and this is great optimization of the van's space. This is my electrical system. It's made out of 2 times 200 amp hour lithium battery from Voltium. It also has a Victron Energy Multi Plus 3000, which is an inverter charger. It has a Lynx Distributor 1000 DC from Victron again. And it has all the other components that allow me to make videos on my battery with my solar system for up to 5 days, even when the weather is not optimal. Now, I don't know much about electrical systems, and I strongly suggest that you ask an electrician to help you out with that, because it could be dangerous. I've seen fires start, not here, but I've seen fires start. Okay, so this is my office, my favorite part of the build. This is my keyboard for music recording, my mouse pad, my microphone for podcasting or Zoom calls or voiceovers, my mechanical keyboard, which helps me, type properly with good fingers, my coffee mug, my audio card here with an XLR cable that has exactly the same colors as the exterior of the van. You have my MacBook here, my 31 or 34 inch monitor here that goes up and down. You have my iPad here. The Starlink router is right in the back there, so it's as close as possible to the computer. Some people might think it's overkill, but it's not. When you work in video production, you have a lot of timelines, files, monitors that you have to check. A multifunctional arm system which holds my iPhone, secondary lights here. Boop. This is very practical for all the YouTube stuff at night or the conferences or the client calls, etc. because sometimes you just need to enhance the images when you work, especially when you're filming. So what's fun with a professional setup like this is I can basically tackle any kind of projects, photo projects, video projects. I already pitched national television shows in here with the crew sitting around here because basically you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 seats that can look at the screen while presenting concepts or while approving videos. If you're in the creative field, this kind of unit is very useful. So with the click of only one button, the screen goes down. You can turn this office table into a dining table, especially when you don't want to switch the bed into a dining table. You can eat right here with the views on the cacti, eating your breakfast. I like to do my breakfast here because I feel like in a 5-star hotel. Okay. So that's it, guys. That was the first part of my van tour. And I'm saying the first part because the second part is going to go through all the exterior equipment that I added on the van, all the accessories that I used to help my friends sleep in the front, have battery backup, have more cooktops than only one, and I'm also going to explain why my lines are now blue instead of yellow.